and turn her into a breeding mare. They're little girls.
Bruh.
You're sick.
Hey, who you calling a little girl? Was coming from. It sounds like the guys just want to find greener pastures, and their women don't seem to like him very much anyway. So what's the problem? Well, let's listen to how one woman describes the passport bro phenomenon.
Black women, are you ready? Apparently there's a group of, you guessed it, Black men who have grown weary.
Wow. So this has really gotten Black women salty. Wow. The bros on that side of the aisle are taking off in mass, baby. Kevin Samuels woke something up in everybody, eh? Know your worth. Applies to men too now. And their worth is taking overseas. Ooh.
Of the quote control that Black women have over them. So they've decided to seek dominance elsewhere. And that's in the form of traveling to third world countries to seek a bride. What's at play here is that these dusty, mediocre at best so-called men.
Damn. Do you see the seething anger, the hatred? To all my Black passport bros, I'm sorry you got to deal with this shit. You're getting defaulted, dusty, mediocre at best, so-called men. And they fucking can't, they're so blind they can't even see that talking like this is the reason men don't want to date them and are taking off overseas. When you have masculine energy like this and hatred, nobody wants to deal with you, let alone marry you. Nobody wants to even pass you around, dude, for fun. And they're always referring to these countries as third world at best. No, dude, if you have money, these countries are basically the first world. You can't tell any difference. Yes, their ghettos and their poverty may look far worse than here, but it's no difference in the nice areas. You can't tell. A nice area overseas looks the same to America. And they think these people are like so destitute that they have nothing. Like they're like sleeping on dirt floors and it's so decrepit. And these guys are coming in here all predatory and whisking away these people that have absolutely, that's not how it works, dude. These people are living very nice, content lives. They just have traditional values that you don't have, that men that are looking for a lifetime commitment, aka marriage, they're looking for. So they go in places where it exists. Just because you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to clean, you're not very nurturing, there's nothing feminine about you, all you do is argue, you think you're better than, you say I don't need no man all the time, and now the men are leaving. They got the cue. Okay, cool. You don't need me. You don't want to start a family. You don't want to be, quote, held down. And I'm not looking to get my pockets fleeced in the West. So I'm out. I'm dipping. There's better women that will treat me right, will treat me with respect. I'm leaving. It has nothing to do with third world. It has everything to do with values and tradition.
Have finally come to the realization that Black women are no longer willing to settle for the bare minimum and are choosing to stay single and maintain their peace.
So it's peaceful for them to stay single and they're no longer settling for the bare minimum. So why are you so fucking bothered by men leaving then? If it's the dusties leaving that don't mean shit and you would never date them here in the West, why do you care? Isn't it weird how they're obsessed, dude? They can't stop focusing on what men are doing. If a man's leaving the country, exiting from the game, why the fuck does it matter to you? If you're a woman and you're unbothered by the dusties and you're happy and at peace by yourself, you sure are obsessed with all these people exiting and finding happiness overseas because you're not happy. You hate it. It's the crabs in a bucket mentality. They can't stand to see a motherfucker happy without them. They can't, bro. If you're not happy with me, you can't be happy at all. So seeing a Black man or whatever man becoming a passport bro, going overseas and finding a woman, making her his wife and starting a family and being happy and content, smiling in all his pictures, enjoying life, has them seething. How could he do this? He had to go find a lesser woman. You see, and this is the part that what would you call them? The sisterhood doesn't even say out loud. They think the women in these, quote, third world countries are less than. They're valued less because I have a job in the West. I earn money. I went to school. I'm a boss babe. I'm an independent queen. You're just a stay-at-home wife. Like you just want to be at home and cook for your man and have kids and nurture them and create upstanding citizens of society. Like, taking us back. L's, sis. No, you're the one taking L's, you bum. That's why you're on here making videos crying about men leaving. and finding greener pastures. They hate it, boys.